Hey, welcome back to Two Guys Talking Booze video podcast. This is episode 119. Wow, we just did 117 a little bit ago.
A couple of weeks ago. It's amazing.
And now here we are back to 119.
First of all, Merry Christmas, Todd.
Merry Christmas, Rick.
Todd. Welcome back to marketing guru Todd Kavanaugh here in the wonderful Carolinas.
I love that I finally made it on at episode 119. You know,
You were
Rick's
there.
my brother-in-law, and he can tell you the story of the first words that he ever said to me.
I walked in, this little teenager, wet behind the ears, sitting on the couch, waiting for my baby sister, and I go, "Who the hell are you?"
First thing he ever said to me, I said, "I'm Todd."
I'm Todd. It was so great. And it's been the best blessing for our entire family. And now they're Kavanaghs. So speaking of Kavanaghs, what are we doing today? On Christmas.
I think we're going to try something pretty unique. Pretty special to the Kavanaugh name.
Yeah.
Irish cream.
Yay. So let's pose with the Kavanagh Irish Cream. Excellent. All right, so we're doing a Kavanagh Finest Irish Cream. So there's a different spelling in this Kavanagh because the Kavanagh without the U, and you are a Kavanagh with a U.
With you, yeah. You know, what's interesting is, Kavanagh is actually a pretty common name in Ireland, but it got changed quite a bit as people came over and immigrated from Ireland to the U.S. And usually it started with like a C. In a lot of places in Ireland, some people flipped it to a K. Some people added an A in the middle. In fact, we recently found out through my parents, they were over there. We went as a family recently back to Ireland. And I guess from our history as a family, it's Kavanagh, almost without the A in the middle, Kavanagh. So like 2 syllables, and we added a couple other ones. Kavanagh, 3 syllables. But we are, I guess it's a common name that got changed over the course of millennia, and here we are.
When you were in Ireland, I remember you visited a very powerful and majestic Kavanagh castle.
Well, we actually didn't get there, but the funny thing is, as we were planning the trip, I had always known that there was a Castle Kavanagh. Like I got letters about it. You get stuff like in the mail to come be a part of family gatherings and stuff. And so I was I'd heard about this Castle Kavanagh, and I was kind of proud of the fact that there was a castle attached to the name of Kavanagh. And so while my wife and I, Carolina, were planning this trip, I was like, well, let me find out where this place is, because Ireland's not a real big island. You can drive across it in 4 or 5 hours from one side to the other, or north to south, rather. And so I was able to pull it up. And I found this majestic beauty and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, of a castle, but here we are. And as soon as my wife saw this, she started belly laughing.
That's fantastic.
And she had a good laugh about it, and then she said, "Pull it up again, let's look at it." And we pulled it up again, and she had another belly laugh about it. In fact, there's no parking for this place. It's out in the middle of a cow field. You have to hike over a little field to get there, and it's derelict, so it's not safe to go inside. So in fact, if you actually look at the Kavanagh family that was tied to it, he was actually kicked out as a king by the other kings of Ireland, and because of his brutality. And then in order to kind of get back into power, he invited the Normans into Ireland. So he was not only brutal, but he was a traitor. He had a real terrible castle. So it's a really storied story.
Now, the Irish consulate to Miami, who he befriended, Sarah Kavanagh, she told you that there was a positive spin, though.
There actually is. She sent me the link to another manor house that is attached to the Kavanagh family. It was beautiful. It's restored. It's gorgeous. What you'd expect out of a grand manor in Ireland. But this just makes for a better story.
That's fantastic. So Kavanagh, it's an anglicized version of the Gaelic name Caumhanach. And that means follower of Cavanagh. And that is an Irish saint of Inisheer. Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Look at that.
We follow Irish saints of
There you go.
Ishneer.
So why don't you crack open this beer, because I'm dying
Let's
to
see.
try it. In this freezing cold, it was 22 degrees this morning. Very cold for a Miamian, but for you guys, that's like, summer.
And we have these special glasses from Whiskey Peaks. They're a fantastic manufacturer of bourbon glasses. These, in fact, are the Grand Canyon. They do
So
topographic.
cool.
So
If you can see underneath
some
here.
really neat.
I guess if it was a clear liquid, you could probably see the topography a little bit better. So Kavanagh Finest Irish Cream is a rich velvety liqueur crafted to embody the warmth and indulgence of traditional Irish dairy cream blended with premium Irish spirits. It is produced in Ireland.
Aha! It
And-
says it on the bottle. Right there. Product of Ireland.
Probably, yeah. And it showcases the country's heritage of cream-liqueur craftsmanship, offering a smooth, dessert-like profile at an accessible price point. Unlike the previous episode, where I didn't mention in episode 117, you can get this at lakeliquor.com for $10.99, this bottle. shopepliquor.com for $15.99, and greatneckliquor.com has it for $16.99.
Well,
We are highbrow.
very expensive.
All right, let's do it. So cheers. Oh, how do you say cheers in Ireland?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's good crack, they say. So it's good fun in Ireland.
Oh,
good crack.
That's a good crack. There we go. Let's try this.
Quite luxurious.
That's delicious. Now, of course, because we're this is only episode 119 and we don't know what we're doing. The color before we tasted it is luxuriously creamy with a soft mocha hue.
Does it have legs? Like that bourbon you taught me about?
It does have legs. Look at that. You really can see the legs. Look. And you can see them. To the nose, inviting aromas of fresh dairy cream, cocoa, and a hint of vanilla.
Definitely there. I tasted vanilla this time.
No, you really do taste the vanilla in this.
Yeah,
for
you
sure. That's delicious. We should rename this podcast "The Two Guys Talking Notes of Vanilla."
That's right.
Everything has.
What do a note of vanilla would sound like?
I know. I don't know. So to the palate, it is silky, round, and decadently smooth, featuring balanced flavors of chocolate, vanilla, caramel, and a whisper of Irish whiskey warmth.
That's it. Irish whiskey. I was like, what is the liqueur? I imagine it
what it
is
says?
actually Irish whiskey. But
It is really good. This is soft. It's delicious. It's something you can have around the campfire. Your campfire is not on right now. No. But it is something you can have. It's very pleasant. While we're on, look at the legs.
It is.
You're saying there's no legs.
yeah.
It's the legs all
you've
over the
got more.
place.
Well, actually, I do have legs.
Like, it's got more legs than ZZ's top video. So, I'm going to give you five fun facts about Ireland that you maybe not know.
I probably don't.
All right. Number one, Halloween originated in Ireland.
Really? The Druids.
It was the ancient festival of Samhain. Oh. So isn't that amazing?
We're learning a lot of ancient Gaelic.
I know. Number two, fun fact about Ireland. St. Patrick was not Irish. He was a Briton who
Really?
was enslaved in Ireland as a teenager before converting to Christianity.
I wonder if that was King Kavanagh in his brutality, enslaving the saints.
Okay. The White House in Washington, D.C. was designed by Irishman James Hoban.
James.
Rest in peace. Isn't that amazing? Number four, the Titanic. This one you know.
I knew this one.
Was built in Belfast,
That's right.
Northern Ireland. Because there's a museum.
Yep.
Did you go to the museum?
My youngest son and I are going back to Ireland in May, and we're going to go visit.
Oh, that's fantastic. So he knew one. And number cinco, because nothing says Irish like cinco, the Ireland has no snakes. True story. Because it is an island and snakes were unable to cross the water to get there, no snakes. For those of you who hate snakes, Ireland is a place for you.
Which is really surprising that nobody's actually introduced them.
I know.
You're from South Florida, and everybody just dumps their reptiles in
Yeah,
the Everglades.
we're full of iguanas that are not native.
Yeah.
They come over from Cuba and everything, so, you know. Anyway, Merry Christmas to those of you brave enough to watch episode 119 of the Two Guys Talking Booze video podcast, where my brother-in-law, Todd Kavanaugh, shared his wonderful Kavanagh Finest Irish Cream.
Fantastic Christmas drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And Merry Christmas. Again.